and I already knew this, and this is why I'm Bitcoin only, but for all these people out here, they're like, oh yeah, XRP is going to go to $1,000.
So ridiculous.
Ethereum is going to go to 10K, whatever. It's like,
well, Ethereum to 10K wouldn't be too unrealistic.
It wouldn't be too crazy, but
XRP to $1,000 is saying that it would be like 500 times the market cap of Bitcoin, which is like
I know.
Something ridiculous.
And it's not even that. It's just like XRP at the end of the day, like in a lot of these other coins, they're made by companies.
Yeah.
And guess who owns the majority of them? The companies. So XRP, I did more research on this not that long ago because I know some people in my life who are like, oh, like XRP is going to go to $50. It's going to go to $60. I'm like, okay. Like, okay. And so I did more research on, I'm like, okay, why is XRP like, you know, not worth it, right? Like, why I know it's not, but how do I put this in a way that like I can communicate it? Okay, here's a simple breakdown. So XRP was created by a company called Ripple.
Yeah.
Ripple is obviously a company. They want to make money.
Yep.
So when they created XRP, they created 100 billion to be out there on, you know,
the
essentially
supply.
That's the, you know, cap of the supply. Similar to how Bitcoin is only 21 million, that's the supply for XRP. What they don't tell you is that more than half of that is owned by Ripple.
Oh, wow.
So if the price goes up, guess who makes the most money?
Yeah, they just start selling off coins.
They just sell off coins and do whatever. It's like they're going to make the most money. So when you talk about decentralization, being away from centralization, like XRP is the farthest thing from it. So if your goal is to become decentralized, like if you want to make money, fine, whatever. But if you want to become decentralized, not have to rely on the US dollar, not have to rely on people telling you that you have to do this, that with your money, XRP is not the place to be because Ripple owns half of it. It's like a company. Right, they're issuing stock. And at the end of the day, there is no real value to it because the value is propped up by the company owning half of it. So if the company decides to sell all of it tomorrow, or they decide to want to buy all of it, like there's no there's no base value at the end of the day. And like people, in the comments are gonna be like, oh well, Bitcoin, Satoshi Nakamoto, he owns whatever amount of Bitcoin. Yeah, sure, he owns Bitcoin, but he doesn't own 11 million Bitcoin. He owns maybe I don't know how much he owns, but it's not 11 million. He doesn't own half the supply. He owns like 1%.
The beauty thing is you could actually check that online, like how many holdings are per wallet and see where it's being moved, like when and where. Yeah. But Eric, I'll tell you what. Again, not to sound like a broken record, you've seen the hundreds of cringy crypto videos that I've made.
Yeah, those are just pumping dumps. Yeah.
Here's the thing. Exactly. They were all no. Because here's the thing. He's right. You live and you learn. A lot of those projects that I spoke about, they're fucking gone.
Oh yeah.
And it's now when I look at crypto and I talk to people about crypto, I'm like this. Yo, if you want to get into crypto, buy Bitcoin. Yeah, he was just talking about Ethereum the other day. He sent me a text like, yo, have you seen ETH? It's pumping. I'm like, look, ETH's pumping, but here's the thing. I've transacted on ETH 1,000 times. Yeah. If you want to send someone on Ethereum $20, they're gonna be like this. All right, you got to pay an $80 transaction fee. This is a gas fee. It's fucking broken. And they said with the Ethereum 2 upgrade that was going to
go away. It was not going to be a thing.
It never
None
changed.
of that happened.
It never changed. It's broken. So and then you have other projects like Solana that just constantly has outages. So when I look at crypto now, my new point of view is just dude, buy Bitcoin. Yeah. Obviously James.
Yeah.
He showed us his crypto. He's Bitcoin only.
Yeah.
Bitcoin only. So I feel like now the Bitcoin maxis are winning.
Yeah, and that's honestly what it is at the end of the day. It's I had Ethereum. That was the first coin I ever really bought. I got into crypto at the end of 2021, so right at the peak of the market. So I wrote it down, and I lost quite a bit of money in Ethereum. And then when Ethereum, I held it, though, because I was like, Ethereum 2.0, it's going to be better.
Same.
Came out, nothing happened. I was like, this is nonsense. I'm selling it, I'm buying Bitcoin. And so right when Bitcoin is probably at 20 to 30K, that was when I started buying Bitcoin. And I was like, okay, just take this money I lost from Ethereum. I'm down however much percent, but, just throw in a Bitcoin and just keep dollar cost averaging it over time. And that's what you just got to do. And even the pump and dumps, I don't really care for them. You can sure make money in it, but again, it's gambling.
It's gambling.
It's gambling.
It's modern
you put money
gambling.
into it, who cares? And Solana, I think I have traded Solana a little bit, but it's really just because Solana is literally, essentially it's the network that allows you to trade pump and dump coins. Yeah. So it's without that.
Isn't that Snake Coin on there? You ever seen that one?
I have no idea.
It's literally the 30th version of Dogecoin, Snake Coin or something.
There's so many random things. Pepe, bro. Freaking Togi made $2 mil off Pepe overnight. He was blackout drunk and he put $1 mil into 1.5 mil into Pepe and it blew up 75% overnight. His Coinbase listed it.
He's dude, crazy.
And he woke up the next day. He's like, I just made $800K overnight. I have $2.5 million. It's so stupid, but it's a gamble.